Let's see. Next question is from Kathy Martin. What's up, Kathy Martin? Can't wait. Kathy, are you coming tomorrow? Are you still here? Are you coming tomorrow? You going to come to the mastermind? You going to be there Tuesday night, 9 p.m., hanging out with me, going back through the, yeah, you are. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Kathy is a $1 million membership funnel mastermind member. That's a tongue twister. I need to change the name of that thing. I don't know what I was thinking when I tried to name that thing. But I need to totally rename that. That's a horrible name. That's horrible copywriting and marketing on my part. Oh, good grief. Yeah. Me and Carrie can't even get it straight when we're talking about it. I'm going to change it next year. I just going to change it to the workshop. We're just going to call it the workshop. That's all we're going to call it. All right. So MDMF. I'm going to abbreviate it. We'll call it the MDMF. All right. That kind of sounds like a swear word, though. It's got MF. We got to change this. This is not working correctly. All right. Kathy says, our next question is from Kathy. Kathy asks, any thoughts and suggestions on pushing through mindset issues when it comes to going through a season of a membership plateau? Love this question. Gaining the same amount of members as I'm losing. And I need some no sugar. LOL. I'm good for that. All right. So one thing I would do, one thing I've learned a lot about lately, or actually recently, is this concept of seasons in your business, and how the seasons in your business, much like seasons in your, old career or your life, like even like fall, winter, spring, summer, or like when I was a school teacher, there would be the time, the time off and the Christmas break and the spring break, and these patterns that we get ourselves into and that we're a part of. One, sometimes they're just natural flow, right? And it's just like that. It might not be you causing the plateau, or it might not even be something you can do to cause the plateau to go forward. It's just accepting that sometimes you're in a plateau, and that's just the way it is. And yeah, and it lasts forever. It's not going to. It feels like it's going to last forever, even though it's not going to last forever, right? This is especially challenging in Kathy's niche. Kathy's in education, and much like the lull that we get into when I was a school teacher, this November, December period feels like a drag, because you're getting a little tired. You're waiting for Christmas break, and you're waiting for some kind of vacation, and it can feel really like you're going through the motions, right? So I think some of that is carryover from that, right? You're just feeling like you are in a plateau, and that's happening. And maybe the things that you've done in the past are just getting you the same results, and it's just, you're in this blah. You're just in this blah, right? That's what we call it, the blah, right? So I think that's part of it, Kathy. I think this time of year in your industry, and knowing you and knowing your business for so long, is just part of the flow. That's just part of the process, right? Also, another thing is not always looking to grow. Like, nothing grows perpetually. Nothing grows forever. I am super guilty about this, Kathy. It's like getting gains at CrossFit. You know what I'm saying? You just want more gains. Just give me more gains. I want 5 more pounds on deadlift. I want to do a muscle up. It's like, because Kathy does CrossFit, by the way. But it's like, that's what it feels like, right? And then you hit this wall doing the same thing you've been doing, and you don't get any more gains, right? But also, there's something to be said about having a little time of maintenance and having a little time to just enjoy what you're doing, like, and being like kind of content, like with what you're doing, like being happy with it. This is something. I mean, I'm full speed ahead locomotive. You better get that tunnel dug, son. If you don't, I'm going to dig it myself, and I'm coming through the mountain, right? Like, that's it. That's who I am, and I've got to pull back, and I got to say, whoa. Let's put this thing on cruise control for a little while. Like, let's enjoy this. Maybe the plateau is because you're not taking a break, right? And you're not resting, and you're not relaxing a little bit. And Kathy Martin, good Lord, you have achieved so much over the past 5 or 6 years, right? In your own life. Have you stopped for a minute and thought about it and relaxed? So that could be a part of it. And then another thing is, you just have to do different things at different times. And sometimes we want to double down. I'm guilty about this too, being prolific. I just double down on whatever I'm doing that I know works, and hopefully it works for the best. But you can't do that in your business. You have to come up with something new, right? And different times of year even require different things. Like when I was a football coach, I sold a lot of playbooks when I started my online business, but I realized nobody wanted playbooks in January. because there was no season coming up and it was far off people's minds. So I had to step back and say, well, if what I do doesn't work during this season, what can I do that would work during this season? Right. So I had to say, wait a minute, what football coaches go lift weights in January. That's when weights start. So I created a workout manual, and that's what I sold in January. And then in the spring, okay, they still don't want playbooks. What do they want? Oh, they're doing spring football. They need a spring football manual. Oh, what are they doing in June? They're still not ready for playbooks. Oh, they're doing 7-on-7. They're passing. They need a passing only playbook that's specifically designed for 7-on-7 with cards that can show the kids, all this other stuff. So you have to, like Kathy just typed in the chat, I've been refocusing and putting attention on growing my list, but it doesn't feel like enough. I think that's because you need to grow up as a business owner, and you need to stop worrying about day to day, and you need to stop worrying about month to month, and you need to start thinking quarterly, and you need to start thinking annually. And you need to zoom back, Kathy, and you need to know that just because you didn't make up churn today doesn't mean you won't make up churn tomorrow. And you need to start evaluating your business from a higher level. You have a large, good, successful business. But you can't look at it as the Kathy who was starting and building her business. You have to look at it as the Kathy who is a full-time entrepreneur now and quit her full-time job. And you need to zoom back. And you need to start saying, did we beat churn this quarter? Not did we beat churn this month? And did I make more money this quarter did I make more money than last month? And that probably will help you focus on different things and see new patterns emerge. And maybe today take a break and just say, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look back at the last 3 months, and then I'm going to compare them to the 3 months before that. And I'm just going to get into that a little bit and look at it a little bit and see how much growth happened from one quarter to the next. And maybe look at this, year at this date compared to last year at this date. Right. And see what that looks like, and let yourself see it more. And you'll see that it's enough. When you see how much more money you made before October 26, 2020, compared to what you made on October 26, 2018 or 19, you'll be like, whoa, that is so enough. That is so enough, man. I zoom back and I am enough. I am killing it. I'm crushing it. Like the pattern is so much different. Like, right. And so it's just becoming that real business owner, and like admitting that you're a real business owner and accepting that you're a real business owner. That'll probably help a lot. And then think, back and say, well, what did I do the last quarter of last year and the last year of the quarter before that? Did I do the same thing? Maybe it's time to do something different. Maybe it's time to do something out of the box. Maybe it's time to do something I'm not even thinking about right now. Maybe it's time to add a new curriculum. Maybe it's time to create more value. Maybe it's time to serve somebody more. Maybe I need to reach out to some people I know in my space, and maybe for Black Friday, we could sell each other stuff and partner together and give our people new offers to look at. Who cares, right? Well, like, I just need to serve my audience and my friends and my people and myself more. So, and also, just take a week off. Jeez, Lord have mercy. Go take a break. Lord, go listen to some country music and watch some wrestling or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hope that helped. I see the mic drop in the comment. I appreciate that. But I love you, friend. You're awesome. And you need to step back and appreciate how awesome you are and stop being so hard on yourself. You don't have to finish every day with more members than the day before. Sometimes let about 50, 60 of them people call themselves out and start over. And you'll be like, probably happy half of them left anyway. You know what I mean? All right. Got a success story coming in from Paul. Paul says, I have in the past offered a bonus one-on-one session with me as the bonus. I pictured Paul Paul has a ponytail and he's a rocker. And I could just picture him jumping out of a present, with a guitar thrashing or something, right? He's the bonus. I haven't had a lot of uptake on it yet. A couple of weeks ago, I swapped the messaging. This time I offered the one-on-one session for the same price as the membership and gave a month of the membership as a bonus with a recurring payment for the membership. And I got a lot more interest. That's interesting. Same stuff, just changed the order of it. And it was offers. That's great. Like, I love the experimentation and the rearranging there, Paul. That's a great thing. Tip. I might do that myself. Actually, I kind of did with the $1 million membership funnel mastermind. My next session launches tomorrow. And we did focus a lot on making it come do this thing with Shane, all these bonuses, no brainer, right? And we tried to make the bonuses worth more than anything one-on-one with me, right? And that did stir up a lot of interest this time, the way we worded those bonuses. So I think that's an awesome thing, man. P.S. You need to do the Membership Masters $1 million. You need to do the $1 million funnel. I'm just saying, Paul. Hey, y'all. Shane Sams here from the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast and flippedlifestyle.com. My wife, Jocelyn, and I are former school teachers who figured out how to make our entire living on the internet. And now we help other families do the same. Thank you so much for listening to today's featured online business question from a real member of the Flip Your Life community. I hope that you enjoyed today's show and that it helped you get unstuck and take your next steps in your online business journey. Have you ever had a question about online business, making money online, or becoming an internet entrepreneur? My wife, Jocelyn, and I have helped thousands of people start, build, and grow their own online businesses and create stable, predictable, recurring revenue for their family. We would love to help you and your family too inside of the Flip Your Life community. Each month, we host live members-only Q&As where we help you get unstuck and move closer to your family's dream. We would love to see you on our next Q&A inside of the Flip Your Life community. All you have to do is go to flippedlifestyle.com/free. That's flippedlifestyle.com/FREE. And you can sign up for a 30-day free trial to the Flip Your Life community. That's going to give you access to every single course, every single community forum, and 2 member calls every single month where you can come and ask questions live. That's flippedlifestyle.com/free. Go sign up for your free trial today. That's all I've got today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode of the Q&A with S&J. Tell us what you think about today's show in the comments or go leave us a 5-star review. And tune in every single week for the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast, where we help a real member of the Flip Your Life community one-on-one, and then we air that conversation live for everyone to hear. Remember, all you need is 100 people to pay you $50 a month to make $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year. That's enough money to flip your life and change your family future. Until next time, get out there, take action, and do whatever it takes to flip your life. We'll see you then.